Okay, I believe we are live. Looking good, looking good. Hello. How's everybody doing? I can see that we've already got a couple people joining today. We're going to be playing a game that we haven't played on here for a hot minute. There's no audio coming through, so that's great. So hold on a minute. I don't know why there's no audio coming through. There should be audio coming through. Why is there no audio? Unless I'm just wrong and there is no audio. Problem is I can't see the chat. The chat disappears. So if I can move the chat. Bear with me, y'all. I'm still trying to get this figured out. There we go. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Here we go. Hello. How's everybody doing? Nope. No audio. There is no audio coming through. That's good to hear, Paramount. I do not know why there's no audio coming through here. And it is bugging the heck out of me. Okay, you know what? I hate that we're gonna have to do this, but we're just gonna have to use the audio straight from the computer speakers because it is not working on OBS. Okay, it seems to be working now. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Can I pause? No, I cannot pause. We're going to start this over, by the way. Okay, we're going to move over for a sec. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to turn off. Okay, well, I think we're ready to start the new game. There we go. Where did I find this game? My dad told me about it like when I was a wee lad. I mean, this is a slightly newer version of the game. Came out maybe 10 years ago. The newest version of this game is out now, and it's on consoles.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure, the book would not be destroyed as I planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate what it might have landed, but I must
My
have conjectures.
webcam is really lagging.
Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Okay, so the problem, though, is that, it's saying that the encoding is overloading, and that's why the video is lagging. So I have to turn down my video settings, but that only happens when you stream, so the only way to find out if it's working or not is to start streaming. Well, seems to be working now. So let's just begin. Once this thing ends. Where's my oh. Yep, so I'm playing on a Mac right now, and because I can't play this on Windows, and I was looking for the game capture tool for the scene, and it would not show up. So it's, are you going on a big mystery hunt? Yeah, kind of. That's kind of what this game is. I really like it. I've heard a lot of people have had trouble with this game, but I know how to beat it. So, especially since this game, in this version of the game, the codes are not randomized, but in later versions they are. Alright. This is gonna be kind of weird. Let's see, on our right is a sunken ship. Oh, lag it, lag it. That is major lag. Might have to consider bringing my audio or video settings down. Okay, hopefully that helps. Yeah, that seems to be helping a bit better. So, well, let's see what's in here, shall we? Yeah, kind of. I'm kind of going on a mystery hunt. Fun fact, this soundtrack is on Apple Music, so. That was supposed to make the water turbulent pool disappear, but it didn't. And what's this as we turn around? I had no clue that this was here. I'm half expecting my computer to blow up, because I feel like this is probably destroying my computer. So hold on. Topographical extrusion chest, marker switch diagram. I don't know what you're gonna see. Well, you will see something. It's set to 67. Let's do the topographical extrusion test. I'm really just doing this because I want to play it. Okay, whatever. I guess we're doing the marker switch first. So that's a marker switch. Cool, huh? Yes. It is. Probably should have waited till I got my regular laptop back because I'm using a loaner right now. And I've had this loaner for like probably 4 weeks, and so I should probably go and talk to them. I think this was just to show off the hardware power of the original game, just to show how cool it was to render 3D graphics in real time. I do like that they have a flashlight in this game, but there's this one section of this game where it is supposed to be dark and you're not supposed to be able to see, so it kind of ruined that part. They didn't really think that through. So, look at this. It is a marker switch. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try not to look at anything that causes the game rendering to glitch out like that. The game obviously doesn't like that, so we're going to try not to do that very often. We're going to switch these marker switches on, even though we don't know what they do yet. Look at that. Giant gears. Cool, huh? And lag. I might just have to turn the graphics all the way down, because, wow, it's having a really tough time. What's this? Catherine, I've left a message of utmost importance in our 4-chamber beside the dock, which is what we were just in. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atris. So we've already seen 2 of those. If we want to see... if we want to see what else he has for us, we're going to have to look for the rest of the marker switches. So we've got 3. Let's go in here. Really hard, but that we can go in. I don't know who you're playing as. I'm just playing as this stranger. The character that I'm playing as in this game doesn't... Oh. I just realized that my monitor was sitting on this bottle cap. So now you guys are going to have to move around a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Let's look around a little bit, shall we? And now we can sit down and mess with whatever this thing is. And look at that. Let's see, what's the date today? March 7th? 2024? Ooh, I was very close there. 2024. Let's just do the approximate time. Or, no, let's just do the time, the Eastern Standard Time that I usually like to start my streams. Whoa. That is actually really freaky. What were you saying about the I hate this. There's an icon that's blocking a little bit of the chat here. It's like a heart icon, and I'm looking at it and it's blocking the chat. It's so frustrating. Real quick, I'm going to take a picture of this because this is actually one of the images that we're supposed to find here. So, there we go. Basically, the person that we're playing as is nameless, faceless. They don't really have an identity at all. we never really learn like anything about them except that they're really smart and stuff. So. By the way, these stars are in a 3D space, so if you walk around, you can see that some are moving quicker than others, so they're actually like holographically projected. So, but we just turn them off. So next, we're gonna leave this room for later. Yep. Seems to become some kind of breaker switch or something like that. Let's go a little faster here. Looks like a spaceship that we can't open. Oh, we've got another marker switch. That's number 4. So let's turn around and keep going. There's literally nothing I can do about the lag, so. Let's see. 8 pillars, each with different symbols on them. And I accidentally gave this one away. The one that we saw in the actual imager over there in the planetarium is a leaf. And we've got a cross. We can actually do that with every single one, but we don't know what to do with them yet. Then we've got a replica of the sunken ship. We don't know what to do with that yet, though. Then we've also got another marker switch. Flip it up. I think that's... is that 6? Yeah, that's 6. Okay, real quick, I am going to try turning down my video settings. Real quick. If there is a way to do that. I don't know how to turn down the settings while I'm streaming. Is someone like in trouble in this game maybe? Yeah, kind of. You're on the right track. I can't change any of my settings while I'm streaming. There we go. We're just gonna have to do it like this. Lower it a little bit. So we're just gonna have to lower it a bit. Just to make it a little bit easier. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do that. There we go. Okay, maybe that'll help a little bit. Okay, let's keep going. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Seems to be helping a bit. I lowered my preset for the video, so hopefully that helps. They each seem to be increasing the power at different rates. But we don't know. Well, what is it? It is power to the ship, the spaceship. Let's turn on the flashlight, I can't see. Okay. I'm going to switch these settings, by the way, back to what it was before. There we go. Just to make it look a little bit nicer. So we've got another marker switch here. Flip that up. What's in here? It's a spaceship. Some kind of, oh, why am I lagging? Oh, it's a pressure meter. We've got a valve. What does the valve do? I don't have very much. It's not doing anything. Well, we've got this, but we unfortunately do not know the combination. So we're just going to have to move on. Then we've got another tower over there. We've got a time or whatever. These valves. We don't know the time that it's supposed to be at. So, yeah, maybe it's broken. We'll figure it out, though. Okay. Okay, well, I think that was probably... We counted a bunch of marker switches because there's one over by the clock tower over there. Looks like 8 if you ask me. So, guess we're going to punch in 8 there. Is it just me or is the sun? Oh no, the sun stays here. It's probably because I have the graphics set to kind of low. Alright, so we're back in here. Wish this game had subtitles. I know that one version of this game does. Let's change this to 8. Well, that fast beeping certainly seems to do something interesting, so let's see what it does.
Catherine, my love, I have to live quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine has one of our sons. I suspect Agar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed Sure. Oh, and erase this message after you viewed it, just to be safe.
So, now we've got our plot. Apparently someone destroyed this guy Atris's library books or whatever. And he suspects one of his two sons, Cirrus or Achenar, but he doesn't know which one. And he also says that he removed the remaining undamaged books from the library, and they are now in what he calls the places of protection. And if Catherine has forgotten the access keys to them, that to remember the tower rotation. What's that about? That's the question. So now it's time to explore this place. We'll check that out in a little bit. Let's check this place out. I'll turn on the flashlight for you guys. Looks like just a gray panel of some kind. But if you click on it, it creates patterns. But the problem is we don't know what pattern it's supposed to make. So there's not really much we can do here. So we're just going to have to leave it alone for now. Come on, get out. Yeah, in this game the character is literally just known as the Stranger, so... Well, let's check this one out. What's this? Oh, it's a blue page. And we're supposed to put it in this book.
Miss Cirrus? Who are you? See you. Now? Help me. Bring me blue pages. Never. Just... I must have the blue page. Come to me.
Okay, so for those of you who are wondering what the heck is going on, it seems like this guy, whoever he is, he thought that we were Cirrus, which is one of the names of Atris's sons. Sounds like this guy might have said Achenar at one point. And he wants us to bring him the blue pages. We don't know why yet, because the whole message is really garbled. But maybe we should. We don't have the full message here. Let's try this one. Wonder if these guys are trapped in the books. We don't know.
Why? Bring me the red. I can't see. You red, you must. Break. I am serious. There's one thing I will rescue. You must trust.
So, we kind of have our story now. So, these two guys, apparently this guy says his name is Cirrus, so I think it would only be fair to assume that the other guy is Achenar. One of the two brothers, the sons of Atris, the guy in the first message. And one of these two guys apparently destroyed his library. This appears to be the library books, and yes, indeed, They are indeed rather burnt. Well, this one isn't. Sounds like some of them, or looks like some of them aren't. But quite a few of them are. Yep. They're burnt. But it sounds like these guys, yeah, these guys are probably trapped in the books and they want us to bring them the blue and the red pages. Interesting. Well, I think we'll read. Yeah, they look kind of creepy. I will say those things were recorded literally 30 years ago. Those two recordings. Those two guys on the green screens or whatever. Those actors were recorded literally 30 years ago. So the footage is pretty old. They actually remade them with CGI models for the new game, but they look terrible. So, yeah. They do look kind of creepy. So, but turns out one of them has destroyed these books. We don't know which one yet. We need more information. I have not finished my food. Oh. That painting I just tapped in it shows a secret passageway, and it opened up a passageway. Interesting. So where does this lead? It says we're at the library now, but if we press it... In the original game, the gate that closes right here, it doesn't really, it's not like mesh gate. Yeah, there is a boat in this game. There's the ship. The ship in the water and whatever, but, it's sunken right now. So, but yes, I think the reason that you can only see like a little window in the door that, like this door in the original game, I think that's because like they didn't really want to have to render out an entire wall going that way, and only a small window would be much easier. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Looks like a book. So I believe that we're actually in the tower right now. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to go this way. What's that? A key? As in access keys? We're in the tower, and he says tower rotation. That's interesting. It's an elevator. Yes, it is an elevator. Well, we don't really have a whole lot of information, so maybe we should just go back to the library for right now. Jennifer, hi. Who's talking? I'm just letting people know that I'm live. Okay. Well, let's go back and see if we can find more information. Paramount is wondering if you've seen this game before, Jennifer. I don't think that I ever showed you this game, so I don't think that she has. Or maybe I did show it to her once, maybe? Yeah, it is interesting. There's a lot of different versions of this game. So we just moved what looks like the tower. And look at all these different landmarks that we're seeing. It seems that almost every single one, except for the library here, corresponds with where a marker switch is. And to save us time, yes, that is what's happening. There's a marker switch over here by the spaceship, the gears, the planetarium, the dock, the tree, and the 8 pillars right here. There's a marker switch at all of these places. There's also one down here. Hold on a minute. Wait, no, never mind. It's okay. There's one down here by the clock tower, but we can't get to it right now because we don't have a way to get through the water. Apparently the player, or the character that we're playing as right now, is scared of swimming. I should say they can't swim. because we don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Let's see. So it seems to have moved. So the tower rotation. So we're rotating the tower. But let's see. Ouch! I just banged my arm. I think I banged my arm against something this morning. My right arm has been aching all day. So it seems to be locked onto the gears or something. Let's see what else we can lock onto. We can lock onto the dock and the tree if we keep going. Seems to have locked on onto the spaceship. The reason that I want to... I'll explain in a little while why I wanted to lock onto the spaceship first. I'll explain in a little while, but we'll see. So, we've got that. Let's head up and see what has happened. Because we rotated the tower, and maybe we'll see one of these access keys. To maybe one of the places of protection for the unburnt books. I don't know why the tower music is not coming on. It should be. So this part has always been really glitchy in this version, but we should, outside this window, we should be able to see the spaceship right now. It is like the tower, the window to the tower is rotated so that we can see the spaceship. It is supposed to be looking at the spaceship, like we should be looking out this window here and seeing the spaceship, but this version of the game is very glitchy, so we can't. But that, just for clarification, that is what we're supposed to be looking at right now. So, but now if we go over to this key, it gives us this 59 volts. 59 volts. What could that be referring to? Maybe that cable that was running from the spaceship goes down into that one cellar or whatever with all those buttons that were loading up the numbers or whatever. Maybe that's what that's referring to. So let's go check that out. Aren't I so smart, you guys? Aren't I so good at video games? Like, Jennifer, you know how good I am at video games. And Paramount, I'm sure you do as well. Well, Paramount, I feel like you think I'm decent at video games. I don't know what the spaceship looks like. It's the rocket. It's the rocket that we looked at. Here, I'll just show you real quick. It's, oh, what the heck? It's, this thing right here. Okay. But we haven't looked at this other painting yet. Ooh, if we swirl it, it seems to open up the outside door and closes up the passageway to the tower. But now, we're outside. Oh, yeah, okay, so there are daylight cycles in this game. I keep forgetting. Day and night cycles. Okay, so... So 59 volts. That number, by the way, would be randomized if we're playing the most recent version of Myst. That's like available on Xbox and everything. But I prefer this version. It's more nostalgic. That version is a lot more like when it comes to like the entire Myst franchise. It does make the most sense in that game. Like that one does feel like it fits in the most, but this one is just very nostalgic. So we have to get to 59 volts. Okay, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't remember what buttons exactly to push. Well, I know what to do. Kind of. So 1938. I know PC games get glitchy. Yeah, they do. That's why I like never play on PC. I like playing console. 38. 54. 59. Okay, real quick, I kind of want to show what happens if we mess this up. So if we press that, uh-oh, we went too high. And now the power is off. And this went all the way down. $59 volts, yeah. That's the amount of power that we need. Here, you know what? I actually want to do something real quick. If I do this, if I do that, but yeah, so we turned on the power, but only the power to the ship now. Or the power to the ship has been cut off because we went over 59 volts. So, let's see what happens if we go over here. We activate one of these breaker switches to turn it back on. Uh-oh. We just heard a big loud click. It's okay. I know that it's probably not the best idea to do that, but I know how to fix it, so it's okay. We just activate the breaker switches. I should also say I'm going to hopefully stream a lot more this coming week because it's spring break. So now... Oh, I was hoping there to be a tiny bit more of a hum, but for it to stop, so never mind. Okay, so now that we've reset the breakers, hopefully it should work. If not, I have another solution. I don't know for a fact that it did work, but don't worry, I have a solution. Okay, so we're going back down. Yes, it worked. Okay, so now let's raise the power. Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted. So now we've got the power to the spaceship, and we're at 59 volts. So now we can't go inside the spaceship. Now we can, because we are at exactly 59 volts. So now we can go inside. But what do we do? Well, there's an organ, and there's this over here. Let's check out the organ first. Ooh, what's that? By the way, I should say, these are the actual notes that would be hitting if it were an actual real keyboard. Like this note right here, because this looks like an actual, this is an actual piano keyboard. That would be a C. So, yeah, so, okay. So, we don't know what this organ is for, though. But what's this? So I'm going to guess by the first two that these sliders correspond with the notes on the keyboard, and there's 5 of them. And if we press this, seems like we have to have them in a certain order, but we don't know what notes we're supposed to do. Where could we go to learn more? Are you supposed to make it fly? Something like that. Something like that. Okay, so let's go back in here, because what better way to get more knowledge than go to the library? Okay, so no, not that one. We're looking for a specific one. I think, is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. So we're not going to read the whole thing. It's basically telling the story of how Atris first wrote the okay, I gotta explain this for a sec. So Atris, he managed to create a portal via these books that he was able to write. It's a power that the race that he's part of, because he's not completely human, they're able to write portals through the books to pre-existing worlds by describing the type of world that they want to go to in the book, and then it creates the portal in the book that you place your hand over, and that's what happened when we first came to the island. So he kind of writes about how he first came to this world, and he was, things like that were going on, and what he did, like all the experiments that he did in here. It's not terribly important, so I'm not going to read it, but we're supposed to get to here. Now, what does this look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're supposed to do that. Interesting. So it sounds like, since he has that written down, which notes we're supposed to be pressing. Now, I already have this memorized, so I don't have to write it down. But we have to have certain keys written down. You can also watch my really old, like probably 10-year-old Myst or RealMyst walkthrough where I actually did this. So this was actually 1, this was 2, this was 3, this was 4, and this was 5. So it's low C, approximately middle C, E flat or D sharp, and then F natural, and then a low B flat or A sharp. If you're a music guy like I am, you know those terms. I'm a music guy, so I know those things. So... So now... And what does that do? That activates the front panel where the book is. This is one of the places of protection. And now if we look at this, we can actually see what the actual world that we're going to be traveling to looks like. And this is called the Selenetic Age. Now the ages are basically what the worlds in Myst are called. They're just called ages. So this is the Selenetic Age. I wanted to do this one first because this one is probably my least favorite. It takes a while because of the stuff that you have to do, so we're just going to go right away. Now, here, I'll explain it a little bit. So it seems like we're in the same spaceship, but the thing is we can't mess with the slider or the lever. We also can't mess with the keyboard. The world is different. So now... Oh no. The spaceship is closed now, so we can't get back inside it, by the way. We can't get back inside it. There's no way to get back inside it. So now, what do we do here? That's the question. Ooh, another kind of lock thing. Wind, some kind of ticking, a train horn, or a train whistle, excuse me. Some kind of explosion, electricity, whistling, rumbling, some kind of, irregular ticking, and water running. Seems like this is the same kind of lock that we had in the spaceship earlier, so we have to figure out the order again. So, looks like we got to explore to try and figure out which sounds it's supposed to go with. Oh, what's that? Let's actually go over there first. And what do we hear? We hear the rumbling. The same rumbling that we heard over at that lock over there. Interesting. Looks like there's some kind of chasm. And this is actually described in the book that Atris wrote about this age. The one that we looked for the keyboard combination in. But I decided that we didn't have to read it. So what's this? It seems to activate the symbol, and seems to activate the... There seems to be a symbol of the actual chasm there. And it seems to have activated the microphone there. So it seems to be capturing the sound of the rumbling. So that seems to be important. So we know now that one of the sliders is supposed to go to the rumbling sound over there, but we don't know which one yet. That's the question. So, let's keep looking. We know what we're supposed to look for, though. So what's over here? Ooh, the water sound. We remember that one, don't we? And it seems that there's a satellite dish there. Was there one for that over there? Yeah, there's another one. They all seem to be transmitting the sound somewhere via the microphone. I am stuck. There we go. Okay. So it seems to be capturing the water sound. But what's this? It's a blue page. Sorry, is there one over here? No, I was wrong. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we've got the water sound and the rumbling sound. What else do we have? Ooh, the irregular ticking. Seems to be a very similar clock tower to the one back on Myst Island. So it seems to be a broken clock. Let's activate the microphone for this one so that it starts transmitting the sound of this one back to Oh, seems to be transmitting it over there. But let's wait to go over there until we have all the sounds ready. Seems like a crystal forest, and we recognize this whistling, don't we? Ooh. So let's activate that. And we've got a red page, don't we? Didn't we remember that Cirrus and Akinar wanted us to bring them the blue and red pages? Maybe we can grab this one too. You can't. You can only grab one at a time. It's really annoying, so we're gonna have to come back here and grab them separately. It's really frustrating, I know, but that's what we gotta do. Are you trying to contact someone? No. No, we're not, but good guess. Did I activate the transmitter on that one? Let me just see real quick. Did I? I did. Okay, great. So yeah, we're gonna have to go... We're gonna have to go back and get the blue page. Like, we're gonna have to come back here and get it, but... We're gonna have to come back here and get it. It's really frustrating, but yeah. Oh. Yeah, sorry, Jennifer, if you're watching, close your eyes, by the way. Okay, so this sounds like the wind sound, so we're going to activate this one. And so now let's see if we can get to that transmitter area over there. Yeah, Jennifer, if you're watching right now, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. Let's climb the ladder over here. I'm stuck and it's lagging. There we go. So now we're over here. Turn off the flashlight. So it seems like we've got all of these symbols here. Maybe we have to... Let's see, what do these do? Oh, we can move it. Oh, maybe we want to move it so that it lines up with the correct sound. Oops. Okay, there we go. So that's the wind one. What does this do? That's a Sigma symbol, by the way. It means all together. Yeah. So it seems like what we have to do is we have to line them up in the right order. Or we have to line them up and then this is going to play them in the right order and then we activate the lock. So, let's do that. Let's start with this one over here. Let's get the water sound. We're just going to have to wait. No, that's not the right one. Nope, there's the water. Okay, so we got the water one. Now we need to get the rumbling chasm. Oh, there's... Feels like in the game that you're being watched. I can understand that, but to ease your conscience, we're not. We are not being watched. I promise you. We are not being watched. But I can definitely see how you feel that way. I can definitely understand that. But we're not. I should say right now, to put your mind at ease, we are not being watched. We're not. If we were, I would have said something like, interesting, or something like that, but we're not. We're not being watched. Okay, so let's do the clock one. The broken clock, I should say. Yeah, I definitely do kind of feel that now that you mention it. It does kind of sound like we're being watched, or feel like we're being watched, but again, we're not. It definitely does kind of give off that sense, though. There we go. Okay. And the Crystal Forest. Being the last one. Oh, there we go. Otherwise, my non-existent OCD is going to bug me. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up then. Okay, I'm just going to pull this up in like a notes thing or something, a notes file on my phone, just so that I can write all this down. Okay, so let's play all these back. Crystal Forest, water, wind, rumbling, and clock. Okay, so crystal, I'm going to write all this down. Crystal, what was it again? Water, wind, chasm, and clock. Yeah, the sound is kind of creepy, I get that. But now, I love how slowly it does that. But now, we know the combination to that lock. I feel like normally this would take a lot longer, but I know exactly how to do this. Okay, Jennifer, if you're watching, make sure to close your eyes again. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Okay, okay, so now we know the combination to the lock. So let's activate it. And then we move on to one of my least favorite parts of the game. It's not scary, it's just really annoying and long. Okay, so crystal is first. Crystal, water. No. There we go. Wind. Wind. Chasm. And the clock. There we go. Okay. Yeah, in the newer Myst, by the way, I should say, you're able to hold both pages at the same time, but in this version you're not. So we're going to have to go back here and redo this following section a second time, and I am not excited for it. This part's semi-cool if you're seeing it for the first time, but having to do it a second time is really annoying. So I am kind of thankful for the fact that in the newer version of the game, you do not have to go back again. Because this part is cool for a first-time player, but having to do it twice, not fun. Paper Ted, how is it going? We are playing RealMyst. We are going to go on a roller coaster ride. Okay, so let's press forward. And it seems like we've got cardinal directions, by the way. Is that a submarine? No, it's kind of a train car type of thing. These cardinal directions, you'll see why they're important right away. Now, you heard a ding there, and you can also play it. Just chilling and working on stuff. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I kind of did that today too, but I was just really tired, so I didn't do everything that I wanted to do because I just really wanted to stream this game. Okay, so let's. Well, that ding. I wonder what that means. If we go forward. I remember Myst from History of Interactive Media. Oh, really? So you've heard of this? I did not realize you've heard of this. One of our professors has also heard of this. I'll probably tell you about that later because I don't really want to say his name on live. Well, then again, it is a nickname, so I don't know if I want to say it though. Because he doesn't like being called by his real name, this professor. So we just call him by his nickname. So we just heard some kind of trill sound. Wonder what that means. Yeah. He's the super tall professor. So that must... Well, west is the only way to go, so obviously that must mean west. That trill. I hope that I'm remembering this stuff. And we heard the ding again. That's north. Yeah, I should say, Paper Ted, that this is probably my least favorite part, so we're just getting it done right away. Because the problem is, so we have to go and we have to collect a red and blue page in each of these areas, these ages. And the problem is you can only carry one page at a time. And this part you have to do twice because you have to go back. So you have to go through it the first time and, you know, put the red page in the red book. And then you have to go back a second time and go through this a second time with the blue page. And it's just really annoying. In the newest version of the game, you only have to do it once because you can carry both pages at the same time, but you can't in this version, so. I literally strain my neck looking up at him when I'm talking to him. Everyone does. Everyone does because he's so tall. But yeah, I hate that we have to do this part twice. Oh, so we've got a new sound. Sounds like a pressure release or something like that. And since we just came from south, it obviously isn't south. And the only other one that we can go to is east. Probably. So. That's east again. If you were playing this game, you'd just be amazed. Yeah, it's pretty cool. When you're playing this section for the first time, it is pretty cool. But playing it, having to play it twice is really annoying. Like, it's fun the first time when you just go through it, but after a while it does get really long because this part is a little bit long. And then having to do it again is just like, come on, man. That's probably my least favorite part about this game. So that was a sound that we haven't heard. And we haven't gone south yet, so obviously that means south. This game's also available in VR now. And that's south again. Trill. Is that... Yeah, that's west. Yeah, that's west. Is there a north, too? Yes, there is. That's the ding that we heard. The really high... The ping sound. The ping! Not the ding sound. It's the ping! Like the really high one. Like the beep, almost. So... I think one time when I had this game on my phone when I was doing this part, I was on like a swivel chair, so every time that it would like turn around, I'd turn the chair along with it. Now that is two sounds, and what do we know about that? We know what each of them mean, so we have to combine them and figure out which way to go, because that's like southwest or southeast or northeast or whatever. So let's figure out which one it is. That's trill, and then that's the kind of the bang sound. So that's south, and I think west? Southwest, and that's an open path. And if it's wrong, I don't think it plays a sound, so we can just backtrack. So, if it's wrong, we can just go back. Not a problem. Fun fact, I'm not going to do it right now because it's just going to take too long, but there's actually an Easter egg. If you can go through the path and go out of your way to find it, you can actually find a crashed tram car. But I'm not going to go that way because it's going to take too much time. But you can actually find one. I actually looked up the Easter egg and I tried it myself and it's true. So, what was that sound again? It's the trill. Okay, so I think that means west. Yeah, that's west. There's actually a strategy guide for this game and it's told almost like a story. And the person who wrote it down, since the path never changes, the person, like in the book, it literally tells you exactly all the directions that you have to go to in the correct order. So you can just follow it in the same way in this game. So this game is from 2000. No, well, this version of this game that I'm playing right now, I think it's probably from like 2013 or something like that, 2014. So I think it's about 10 years old now. The first RealMyst is from 2000. This is RealMyst Masterpiece Edition, and it's from 2014. But the original RealMyst, yes, that is from 2000. And I think the original is from 93, the original Myst. So what was the sound again? So that's the ping and the trill. So that's north and west, so northwest. Again, I really don't like that we have to do this twice. That's the ping and the pressure release. So I think that's northeast. Yep. It's an open path. And like I said before, you don't have to... Oh, wow. That was a short one. That's just a ping, so that means north. There's actually another age that you can go to that actually, in a way, teaches you the sounds for each of the cardinal directions. But it's optional. You can do you can do this one or the other one first. Doesn't matter what order you do them in. It doesn't matter. So what was that again? I think, is that south? I'm pretty sure that's southeast? Southeast, I think. Oh, please tell me it's over. Oh my gosh, it's over. Oh, thank you. I don't want to have to do that again. But we have to. So, we'll do that in a little bit, though. I actually sometimes listen to the soundtrack from this game whenever I'm going to sleep. Maybe I ought to do that tonight. It's not doing anything anymore. Now we can get out. So where do we go? Just keep doing it until you get it right, yeah. Come on. Oh, do we have to? There we go. Okay. And yes, we've got the Myst book, so we can go back. I hate that we have to do this again. I hate that we have to do the stupid car, tram, roller coaster thing again. Now, according to the strategy guide, the player's actually laying on the floor when he links in, which is kind of weird. I'll never understand that, but whatever. And that sounds means we just put the page in the book, so yeah.
Return. Thank you for bringing me. You must continue. My name is Sirius. I beg you to find
His brother Akinar, the guy in the blue book.
And I wrote from prison. Bring the red page to me.
Okay, so from that, I guess we got some really interesting stuff. So, the message from Cirrus, this guy, is actually a lot clearer now since we put the second page in. So I'm guessing that we just have to put more and more and more pages in, and the message will get a lot clearer. So there's a few things that I'm picking from this. So obviously he's like, yes, I want you to bring me the red pages, so we get that. But the thing is, he's being really, like, demanding about it. He's like, you must bring me the red pages. Like, bring the red page to me. And he's also insisting that his brother Akinar is the one who's guilty of possibly burning the books. But we don't know. I think it only fair to also figure out Akinar's side of the story. Oh, and it's nighttime, too. It's kind of cool. I do like that RealMyst has the day and night cycles. More pages, yes. So we're going to be doing this for a few times. I'm going to turn on the flashlight just because. We're going to go back and we're going to get the blue page. We're going to go through the roller coaster again. Then we'll be done. So we'll go get the blue page and then we'll go through the stupid roller coaster thing again, figure out, see what Akinar is going to say to us, and then we'll be done. For now, and then we'll probably stream again some other time. I think we're going to get back to Mario Sunshine for spring break. Okay. Just imagine I went straight to the roller coaster and I realized too late that I didn't grab the page. I'd be so pissed. Lag. Okay. Okay. Okay, well now we can go in. Let's do this quick. I'm amazed that I managed to actually do this puzzle without actually, like, looking at anything that I had written down, so whatever. Come on. You know, I really need to get back to the third game in this series. I haven't been playing that recently, and I should. Okay. Let's get this over with. I hate that we have to do this twice. But hey, longer time for me to stream. That's west again? I'm pretty sure that's west. Yeah. I'm gonna try and do this without, like, talking about this much, because, you know, I'm sure that it gets boring me talking about this, so... Oh, the thing stopping didn't happen. Okay. I think that's east again. You know, eventually I'm just going to have this whole path memorized in a few years after playing this game so many times. The pressure sound. Yeah, that's east again. But yeah, we're gonna probably get back to Super Mario Sunshine when I'm back for spring break. When I'm back at home. That'll be really nice. And I'm going home tomorrow, so that'll be nice. What? Okay, there we go. The sound wasn't clear. I don't know why it made that sound, but it was weird, so... I think that's west. No, I was... Oh, wait, yeah, that is west, but I was going towards east, so... No, I'm not at my house. I'm at my college dorm. If I were at my house, I'd be streaming in the same room that I always stream in. Southeast, I think. Nope, not southeast. Oh, wait, no, southwest. Yep, that's right. See, again, I hate that I have to do this part again. Really frustrating. Trail, I'm pretty sure that's west. Yeah. Because again, I can't stream at my house during the week because I'm in college, so... It's northwest. I think. Ping and the pressure release. That's northeast, I think. It's north. This feels like a roller coaster. Yeah, it does. Except this one you don't want to do again. This is like not the kind of ride that you'd be like, let's do that again. What was that again? Pressure release. I think that's southeast. Yeah. Oh, we're done. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I remember. Yeah, but in a tunnel. Maybe like a Disney World ride or something. Like at Universal Studios. Or Disney World. Disneyland. Alright. We're going to listen to what the Blue Brother has to say. And then we're going to be done for the day. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay. Blue Brother. Yeah, you gotta leave in 4 minutes anyway? Yeah, don't worry, we'll be done by then.
My brother, I beg you. Be complete. Always blue pages. Listen to him. Now listen to my brother. Egotistical fool and a liar. it was. Boy, I've been wrongfully imprisoned. Must I will have my retribution. Please. Pages.
So, this guy seems to have similar issues to Cirrus. Cirrus was really like demanding, he's like, you must bring me the blue pages. Almost really stuck up, but this, I definitely agree with Akinar that he seems like an egotistical fool, but Akinar is just crazy. So, yeah. But anyway, I think we're going to be done for the day. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I'll probably see you sometime this week if I make another video or if I stream again. We'll see what happens first. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned, drink some water, and I will see you in the next video.